Assalamualaikum viewers, welcome to my channel Nikki's Cookbook. Today's recipe is pasinde, that is steak, which I will be making a gravy of. And now this meat is taken from the thigh of the goat or beef, and then it is cut into these kind of slices that I'm showing. And now what we're going to do is I have taken 800 grams of steak here, that is pasinde here, and wash them and keep them aside for some time in a strainer so that it is drained out. The water is all drained out. And then as you can see, I am flattening the meat pieces, the slices of the meat with a stone, or you can use a hammer just to flatten them and just so that it has a shredded appearance. Now when you have beaten up all the meat, you just keep it aside, and then we will take 3 medium-sized onions that is cut into thin slices, and then fry this in 1 cup of oil. Now we fry this till the onions become golden brown in color, that is, we should have a barista ready, and then we will keep the oil for further use separately. Now you can see our onions have turned light golden brown in color. Now we will just remove them and keep them separately in a plate. And now we will prepare the spices for the marination of the meat. Now these are the spices that will be required. I have taken Kashmiri Lal Mirch half teaspoon, 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, 1 teaspoon of garam masala powder, 1 teaspoon of red chili powder, salt as required, and 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder. Now I've taken 1 cup of curds here and 2 teaspoons of ginger garlic paste. Now in a bowl we will take half of the curds, that is half cup of curd in a bowl. Now this curd has been whisked properly. Now into this we will add the ginger garlic paste. This is approximately 2 teaspoons of ginger garlic paste, and the spices that I had shown you. All this goes into the curd as well. Now this curd has been whisked, and that's the reason it has become creamy. So please do whisk the curd properly before using it for the marination. Into this we'll add a little bit, maybe 2 teaspoons of the barista, that is the fried onions. And then we will marinate the meat in this. Now here you can take beef or you can take mutton, the thigh pieces, and then slice them up, and this is how it becomes after you marinate it. Keep it aside for at least 2 hours. And then after 2 hours, in the same oil in which we had made the barista, we are going to add the whole spices. Now I have taken cinnamon here, 1/4 teaspoon of black peppercorns, 2-3 bay leaves, 2-3 cloves, and 2-3 green cardamoms. Now saute them in the oil, and into this we will add the marinated meat pieces, the marinated pasinda or steak. And just mix them up in the oil and kind of cook them till they become a little tender. It will take some time, around 25 minutes or so, for the meat to become tender. It depends on the quality of the meat that you have. Now in the meantime, what we're going to do is take around 1/4 cup of water, 1/4 cup to half cup of water. Into this we are going to soak 5 to 6 cashew nuts and a teaspoon of poppy seeds and a teaspoon of sesame seeds, that is khashkhash and til. This also should be soaked around 5 to 10 minutes only, and then we are going to grind it up to make a smooth paste after it has been soaked for some time. Now in a mixer grinder we will take the remaining barista, that is the onions, and the remaining curd, that is half cup of curds that was remaining, and we are going to make a paste out of this also. Now what is this? We are preparing the gravy the ingredients for the gravy of the pasinde. Now this is how it is. It is smooth. The onions and the curds have made a very smooth batter. Now in the same mixer grinder in which we have ground the onions and the curds, we are going to grind the soaked ingredients, that is the cashew nuts, the poppy seeds and the sesame seeds. Now after grinding it, we are going to add 1 teaspoon of besan, that is gram flour, into this. Now you can see after 25 to 30 minutes all the water has been evaporated and it has shrunk in size and it has got a little browning effect. Just check if it is tender enough, and if it is not, you can add some more water. That's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to add a little more water and that also hot water. I've added hot water here so that I can cook it for some more time, around 15 to 20 minutes, so that it becomes a little more tender. And again, we should not have a lot of water remaining with the meat. The meat should be dry. Now again, you can see here it has left water and it has become dry. Into this, what we are going to do is we are going to add the pastes that we have prepared. The cashew nut, til and poppy seeds along with the gram flour goes into it, and next goes the curds and the barista, and then some water. You can just remove the residue with some water and pour it into the gravy. And here we have a very delicious dish coming up, guys. You need to give this a try. It is really very tasty. You're really going to enjoy the different kind of flavors, the mix that has come up. It's a very unique recipe. You need to give it a try. Now into this, I'm going to add half cup of coconut milk, freshly extracted coconut milk, or you can use the packed ones or the milk powder that is available. It should be around half cup. It will definitely give it a creamy texture, and that's it. Your gravy is ready. Cook till the oil separates. You can have it with naan, tandoori roti or bread also. I hope you like my recipe. Please do subscribe to my channel, hit the bell icon for notifications, and until next time, goodbye.